Okay.
Okay, go. Good.
Chris, are we rolling on the video?
No, not yet.
Oh,
I'm rolling
I
now.
wanted that kept.
I'm
Oh,
good
you
now.
are, okay. So, we start out with shooting
Yeah.
still and video of their tongues. All right.
This is also silly. Aren't you guys glad to be part of one of the most silly experiments ever done?
Can I, when you're rolling sound,
right up our alley.
let me know and I'll make a few comments to begin with. You rolling?
Yeah, as you know, when it gets big. All right, quiet on set. We're at speed, audio slate, October 31st, 2010, green tongue shoot, 0 point, Dennis Blewett, Jay Wetterworth, and patience. Dennis, questions?
All right, gentlemen, we're here to test the hypothesis that is put forth by law enforcement that smoking marijuana causes a tongue to grow green or to become green, and that a green tongue will show whether or not the smoker or the subject has smoked or toked marijuana within the last 2 hours. This has been used as reason to search vehicles and as evidence for driving under the influence of marijuana cases, and we're here to either prove the hypothesis or no hypothesis. You people are all volunteers, you're all medical marijuana patients, and you all have medical marijuana cards and have been checked. The sample is a lab-tested sample that has been provided as part of the project that has a given content which has been tested by an independent lab. The design of the research project is done by Dr. Jay Wetterworth, who is a professor at a local university here who probably wouldn't want their names to be used, but he's a professor of criminology and deviance. And I want to thank you people for coming. So, to begin with, would you all please stick out your tongues and show the camera its color. Gentlemen, show your colors, in other words. All right.
Good, thank you.
Now, for the record, subject number 1 on the left is wearing a green shirt, just so there would be no question of that. All right, we're ready. Are we ready to start, gentlemen?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you see in front of you some samples. And those samples are cannabis sativa.
Actually, it's an indica sativa blend.
Okay, but it contains cannabis sativa. The actual blend is certified by a lab. Would you please take it, examine your sample, and take your medicine?
So any comment you have about the bud you're looking at, I'd appreciate your observations.
On camera or off?
On camera.
Okay.
They're observing,
Yeah,
they're
okay.
all smoke marijuana. You've handled plenty of marijuana. What are you seeing of the sample you're taking?
It's a little on the dry side. As far as the cure goes,
Well, next time, get a humidor.
Little cure,
Talk to Judy about that
but
one.
it has a nice density to it.
Very, very
Did
good.
Judy spike in bud?
How's the aroma?
I thought you were spiking here.
I did, she just brought it from her
Very pleasant.
stash.
Oh, I see, okay.
In your experience, would you say that that is marijuana?
Yes, I would say it is marijuana.
Okay.
That there is no doubt of. Has a very nice, smooth taste.
Hello.
For the record, there's nothing else in your pipes other than what you put in there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. What else do we need? Cut this out. Cut this out.
You can't cut the sound. I can cut out whatever.
Why don't we just let them go wherever, and you don't need to photograph them all the time they're smoking, and get the next one the next to.
Just let them finish smoking, then we'll.
Come on.
the next
Is
one.
it normal for you to choke on marijuana when you smoke it?
Yes,
Yeah, okay.
especially the stronger stuff.
So you would say from your experience that this is marijuana that is particularly potent?
Yes, I would.
You get to say stuff too, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Don't get me started. I've always wanted to get a hold of the Kong strain, though. It's one of those ones that people, if someone's got one, if someone's got it, they don't let go of it. So,
Oh, really?
well, at least in Colorado Springs.
Oh, it's coveted statewide.
Yeah.
But,
Like the Kong.
Yes, I do.
does it make you mellow?
Yes, I would say it makes it, oh, was it too long, too short there? I would say it makes me pretty mellow.
Would you recommend that for law enforcement agents to mellow out on?
Oh, most definitely. And allow them politicians out there too.
Right,
And maybe even a preacher or two.
right.
Would it surprise you to learn that Sarah Palin is for the legalization of marijuana?
Yes, it would.
Yes, she is.
Okay, we're not gonna have a political discussion
Did
on
you,
this time.
Yes.
You got both of them?
Okay,
She
you're
does
both good
wrong
on your,
too.
on your, on your first round here?
No, not quite.
Okay,
Okay.
we're not pushing you.
We're
The least we can do is allow you to enjoy your experience today.
Yes.
By the
Not
way,
too
all
often
of,
do you get to smoke marijuana on TV or whatever.
no, all of today should be recognized that it's both Halloween and football Sunday, and people are taking time out of their day to come
Yes.
participate in this, to support somebody they don't know,
Yep.
because of their own belief system that both the prosecution is wrong, the basis of the prosecution is wrong, and
The so-called science is wrong, too.
the science is
There's no
so-called,
science.
yes. And
What were the-
these are just people who were called on short notice by dispensary relationships to come up today and be present to help do this test. Also, none of these folks that are being shot right now have met anybody that's connected with this studio or the attorneys. This is all a first time for all these folks.
Yes.
And they're not connected with each other, I assume.
No, they're connected to each other. They
Well,
all know
just
each
through-
other.
Yeah, through the dispensary, okay.
But they didn't come to this as a relationship to either the attorney or the studio.
No, first
So
time
the-
I've met anybody here.
Yep.
So the nature of our relationship is that I'm a grower for Tricom Health Consultants. Dave is my employee. I met Chad playing frisbee golf and Alan in the same method. So
Perfect.
Actually, he's met all of us through frisbee golf.
Yeah, it's,
So we got the golf foursome here.
Okay. Any of you ever get holes in one?
I have probably 100 of them through my career. I've been playing for almost 27 years.
Oh, wow.
Since 1983.
Did you ever go up and do the Breckenridge Peak 7 tournament?
No, I've never made it up there.
You've heard about it?
Yeah. And the Aspen tournament up there is supposed to be really nice, but I've never made it to that one either. Maybe it's because I've been smoking cigarettes
Watching
Stuff
Captain
since-
Kangaroo.
since I've been like 10, 11 years old, yeah.
No. Good thing not to go to Peak 7,
But this,
Okay.
the most brutal course
That, I
in the
think-
state.
that I think puts down a lot of what the experts say about the smoking of marijuana is like, what, 10 times as bad as smoking cigarettes.
oh yeah.
So I've been
We have studies that say that that's not true.
Yeah, well, I'm a good studier myself, you know. Been smoking marijuana and cigarettes for 35 years, I'm 46. And I have a pretty normal respiratory system.
Good for this round, gentlemen?
Yes,
Sure.
Okay.
Let's switch out.
We need to number these probably,
Oh, I'm concerned.
so that we,
I'm really concerned that you're gonna smoke all the pot.
Oh, we hope so.
I'm gonna take our pipe with us.
Yeah, you can take your
Actually, I
pipe.
would,
Well, I mean, not
would like it if you
outside or
didn't.
anything,
No, I would
just
like it if you
over
would just smoke on camera for the 3 hours.
All right, then.
That way we're not having.
It'll be a controlled experiment.
Yeah.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, leave your pipe there.
Totally understandable.
Yeah,
I'm gonna grab a soda
You know, if
before I
you
get in here.
find-
Would you guys like anything?
I'm good.
I'm good.
Dennis, you like anything?
I brought my own thinking.
no,
What we can do here is this. Just shut down.